Recording.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Light Pole Podcast. I am your host this evening, Kyler. As always, we're joined by Darian, Joey, and Wiley. This episode, we're going over some entertainment news as usual, and we'll kick it off with either Darian or Wiley.
Welcome back to the Light Pole Podcast once again. I lost control of the soundboard. Forgive me. All right.
That's a way to start.
Well, I'll kick it off with why did you do it? Because I'm still
Sure. I'll kick it off with apparently Tom Brady. He just retired from the NFL. He has confirmed he is going to be acting in a movie. Yeah. So Brady, he's also producing this movie. Brady is set to produce and act in a film called 80 for Brady, a football-themed road trip comedy starring 4 legendary actresses: Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, Sally Field, and Lily Tomlin.
is the target audience for this like 93 and above?
I have no idea.
This
No
is
idea.
like what? This is the most least interesting title ever.
Why?
I have no idea. And it's coming. The script is written by Kyle Marvin and Michael Covino, based on a draft by Emily Halpern and Sarah Haskins, the duo behind the coming-of-age hit Booksmart. So,
Well, Booksmart won a lot of
awards. Yeah. Did you know that's Jonah Hill's sister in Booksmart?
I was going to say, that was the one with Jonah Hill's sister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, this made no sense to me. I have no idea who's gonna watch this movie. I would have to see a clip of it or something to be like, I don't know, maybe.
Listen, I'm a big LeBron fan, and I couldn't care less about Space Jam 2. Just because you're a big sports figure
garbage.
doesn't mean
Yeah, it was a garbage movie.
Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
No.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I saw it.
I couldn't
so
bring
bad.
myself to sit through that.
Tom Brady wasn't Living with Yourself with Paul Rudd for like
That's
maybe
right.
8 seconds.
He was also
And
in
that was-
TED 2
I-
for like 8 seconds
think-
too. Yeah,
I think that's where he should leave his acting career.
he's always like making cameos and then I think
that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Or in like UGG commercials. That's know your lane.
So, last week Paramount had their investors meeting, and you know how Disney has their every year they'll have their like Disney D20, I think it's called, or something like that, where they'll announce a bunch of stuff.
Mhm.
Well, Paramount had theirs, and they announced a bunch of different things. One of the things that they announced was Star Trek 4 with the original cast returning.
Well, original
Now-
J.J. Abrams original cast. Not,
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Chris Pine,
Yes.
Zachary
Correct.
Quinto.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And on top of that,
I want to say Leonard Nimoy's dead.
Yeah.
That'd be impressive.
it's this dude Patrick.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah, thank you. Couldn't remember his
Depends
name.
on which one. Is he William Shatner or Patrick Stewart?
Yeah.
So J.J. Abrams is coming back, but apparently, none of the original cast there knew that they were coming back for a film, and they didn't even know another film was in production when they heard this announcement.
So they announced that it was going to be with the original cast, and they didn't tell the original cast to make sure that they were going to be able to make it.
Exactly.
That is
so
wild.
representations for the actors were not aware that an announcement for another film was coming, much less that their clients would be touted as a part of the deal, and certainly not that their clients would be shooting the movie by year's end. That just got worse and worse.
Whoa. Who dropped the ball
So
there?
by this year, they have to shoot the movie. If none of them are ready, then how is that even? That's crazy.
What if they have
That's on
prior
them.
Yeah.
arrangements
Then they
Chris
wouldn't
Pine
be
is
able
or
to
probably
do that.
contracts? Yeah.
Okay,
What are you gonna
so
do?
but from
Who
what
forgot
I
to send that email?
but from
Yeah, that's
so
rough.
okay, so from what you read, what I understood was they knew they were in it. They just didn't think any of this was happening so soon, because it said they didn't know it was being announced, and they didn't know they would be shooting by year's end.
Well, when they did the first few movies, they might have signed on for 4.
Maybe.
It could be that they're under contract for 4, but they have
Or
no
maybe
idea when
they
that's
discussed it.
gonna
Maybe they
happen.
reached out to everyone. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm down," but then they never gave them any more details. Like, "All right, cool. Next week we're announcing it." Like they never said that to them or anything. which is
I
don't
just
know.
found that. Yeah, that's rough.
That is rough.
The last one wasn't great.
No,
That's the one with Idris
the
Elba.
first two,
The first two
amazing,
were excellent.
amazing. Third one,
Excellent. It was just
you're right.
Yeah.
lukewarm.
I think I saw the third one once. The first two I've seen multiple times because I mean I love them. Those are like the awesome like space travel, Star Trek, like nerdy sci-fi. Love
The
it.
first one was like, I don't think anyone was really expecting it to do as well as it did.
Yeah.
And then when it hit, it really took everyone by surprise. That was what, like 2009, I think.
I think that's
And you know what?
Dang.
Okay,
That's the same year as Avatar.
right. Yeah.
That was a big year.
General audience member, I know the bare minimum about Star Trek before going into that first movie, and I still thoroughly enjoyed it. And that's a movie. If it's on, I'm watching it. So it's like
that was a great reboot movie.
Yeah, it really was.
A great way to take it and just say, you know what, we're gonna take this and we're gonna turn it into something new. And they even had Leonard Nimoy in there as like the original Spock.
Yeah,
to kinda,
yep,
like,
you're
help
right,
things
you're right.
along.
That was wasn't that Chris Hemsworth's first like big thing?
Not his first, but it was like maybe his second thing.
It was
he
like
was not
so
Chris
young.
Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Young
yeah,
buck.
Yeah. And he was skinny.
yeah.
short hair.
Yeah.
It was like right after that it was Thor, right? Or like right around the same time. It all kind of
Yeah, that was 2009, which is a year after Iron Man. I think Thor came out, 2011 or 2010? So
yeah.
it was right around there. He was probably already in talks for it.
maybe, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. So Sonic also got not only the third movie announced before the second movie has come out, but there's also a spin-off series based on Knuckles that is going to be dropping, and Idris Elba will be doing the voice of Knuckles in the series too. So
A
That
show?
movie to come out.
yep,
Wow.
I know. That's why I was saying I have to watch the first movie because
It's funny because, I mean, I'm all for these miniseries things that all these movies are doing, spin-offs and stuff like that. Whatever. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but it's there if you do.
Yeah.
But they're starting to get really preemptive with some of these, like already announcing before the movie comes out, oh, by the way, we're doing a third movie and a show. That's like Colin
true. They have
Farrell's
been doing that a
Penguin
lot.
or the Gotham one coming out of Batman.
Right.
They already have like 2 show spin-offs from
Well,
this movie that
listen.
hasn't been released.
they got confidence in this Batman movie.
All well and good. That's great. But you have to, I don't know, maybe temper your expectations a little bit. That's a lot of money.
Or
That's
play your
really-
cards a little closer to your vest. Like, don't
Yeah.
show your whole hand immediately and be like, yeah, this is what are laid out. And I think it's Marvel's fault because what does Feige do every year? He's like, okay, here's the next 5 years laid out. And we're all like, oh, dope.
True.
But they do it correctly.
Yeah.
And they stick to it.
Yeah, they stick to it. Exactly.
The problem with this is a lot of. Go ahead, Joe. Please.
No, I was just gonna say if CW can last this long with this many shows, they could do whatever the heck they want.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Sonic,
who-
go ahead.
Who was it that sent the TikTok of it was like the Flash and Kid Flash chasing a motorcycle.
A motorcycle, and they couldn't keep up.
Can't
Yes, they
catch
couldn't.
up to this motorcycle. What are you
It's
doing?
just like. What was the
It's not
best-
and it wasn't even
Hilarious.
like a sports bike going 200
No, it was
miles
like
an
a dirt
hour.
bike.
Yeah, it was like a normal motorcycle. Like, oh my god.
And then I
That's
saw
hilarious.
one. It was like, this looks like a PS2 game, and I thought it was, but it was legitimately from like last year, a battle scene. I was like, no, it was
So
so
bad.
bad.
It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Another thing that Paramount mentioned was that there are 2 new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie reboots in the works right now. One that's being written and produced by Seth Rogen, and the other that's being written by Colin Jost and his brother.
I did hear
Which
about that
I
one.
Joe's,
Yeah.
Why does that sound familiar?
Scarlett Johansson.
Saturday Night Live,
Saturday Night
Scarlett
Live.
Johansson.
Big jaw.
Is it gonna be
What is
live,
he-
what's
live
he
action?
done?
Like,
Have you watched the Tom and Jerry movie, the one that came out recently on HBO?
I started it. I didn't finish it.
Okay.
That's fine. Whatever.
He does SNL. He
Yeah.
does the weekend update on SNL.
Oh,
Michael
okay,
Che.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So they're
Yeah.
2 different Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles.
It's very weird. So the one that Colin Jost is working on is still being produced by Michael Bay. I just don't believe he's directing it.
Oh man.
But the Seth Rogen
everyone
one
is
probably
clamoring for more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You had to have two at the same time.
that last movies. I mean, I never wanted to watch TMNT again, and I loved him growing up. It was just,
I don't think I saw either of them.
I saw
ones
the
with
first
Megan
one.
Fox?
Yeah, I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one.
The second one had this dude from Arrow in it. I forget his name.
Stephen Amell.
Amell. Yep.
Thank you.
They did you guys watch the animated one that came out like a while ago? Maybe 10 years ago, 10 or 12 years ago?
And they got and there's a game for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I played the game and watched the movie. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one was actually
I
good.
liked it. I enjoyed it.
I liked
that.
Yeah. And the game was pretty good too.
Yeah,
it was
it
fun.
was.
I haven't played it since. It's probably garbage now. But at the time, it was legitimately entertaining.
The game was lit because you can do the was it Raphael's alter ego where he was like Batman pretty much, and you would go
superhero.
Yeah,
that was
really cool.
He was like the vigilante.
Yeah,
or whatever,
that one was fun.
With his motorcycle.
I'm trying to think, man. I remember Carlos used to have one of those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, and I would play it whenever I went over. But I don't know if that's the same.
That
one
was
you guys
probably
no. It was. I think
that was the older one.
Oh,
yeah.
The old one.
That was the one I used to play a lot.
Yeah, you played that at Barcade.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
we got to go to that spot in Southington, dude.
We do.
The one I sent you. That was.
But I don't think the audience wants to hear about that though.
Very true.
Those are our weekend plans.
You're all invited.
A Quiet Place 3 was announced with a release date of 2025, and John Krasinski will be returning.
Okay.
And the reason.
No, like a directing.
We're doing more flashbacks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. The reason it's so late is because there is a 2023 spinoff that was also announced.
Yeah, that was announced before part 2 came out.
Oh, that's true.
Killian?
Yeah.
I
don't know, but
yeah.
Again, did give any details?
This was announced before the second one came out. So like,
I know what you're looking up.
I don't even know if it's.
I know what you're looking up.
IMDb. Killian Murphy. What?
No.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, the first. So we'll just skip to that now. The first images of Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. The first image. Look at this.
Simba has started screen sharing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Do they have the side by side of the actual picture?
No, I thought this one did. I'll check for some others, but there was.
100%. He's looking at a mammoth. 100%.
Definitely Willie Mammoth in that photo.
Yeah. Well, for anyone listening on like actual podcast format, go ahead and look up
or
Cillian Murphy's interpretation, or watch us on YouTube,
or just stop listening and go watch us. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Anyway, no, I'm
just
just kidding.
encourage people to continue listening to the podcast. Thank you.
This cast for Oppenheimer is just the most.
Stacked.
I am so excited for this. They just added Kenneth Branagh to it, who, I mean, wasn't a fan of him as a Sator in Tenet, but the dude's a great actor, and I mean, he's a
You didn't like him in Tenet?
I didn't like his character in Tenet. He did a good job. It was just, you know how I feel about Tenet, so just the whole thing was like a little. But I like Kenneth Branagh, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Wiley.
Chip and Dale reboot.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. With John Mulaney and Andy Samberg.
John Mulaney.
Now, I have my.
I thought it was a show.
No, it's a movie, right?
I'm glad it's a movie.
Yeah.
I'll take a movie over a show.
I have my things with it. Number one, why do we need a Chip and Dale reboot?
We don't.
Why do we need two different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Right. I get that. Yeah, you know, why do we need all the reboots we're getting? We really don't. But number two, I love John Mulaney and I love Andy Samberg, but Chip and Dale should not have regular human voices. Like, they should have that high pitched squealy, like, you know what I mean? Like, just like
You're not wrong.
They did that just to throw big name actor names and get, you know, for the people to watch the movie.
They should have just like put a filter on them and like, squeaky.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, they had good actors playing voices and they just squeaked it. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I never even thought to like, who played Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Bro, Justin Long, Jesse McCartney, Yo, come on.
Jesse McCartney.
Yeah, Jesse McCartney was Theodore.
Holy cow!
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. You
loved
used
the
to
live
watch
action
that.
Alvin and the
Yeah.
Chipmunks. It was a crazy.
Because you are Alvin.
I used to love it. Now the sequels were
God.
garbage. Maybe it was because the first movie came out when I was at like the limit
Little kid, yeah.
of age,
Oh,
like
yeah,
where someone
yeah.
could still enjoy it. And by the time the sequel came out, I was like too old. I don't know.
My concern with it is the target audience for movies like this is obviously younger kids. No kid
No
or
Chippendale.
no person under the age of maybe like, I think we're like the very, very, very edge of
Yeah.
people who know like what Chippendales, and we're in our
It's
like,
true.
early to mid 20s. Kids who are going to be wanting to watch animated movies like that have no idea who Chippendale are.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right?
this is no. And this is the problem with reboots. You know why I think they're doing it? Because I imagine this is going to
Nostalgia.
a streaming service, and if I had to guess, it's going to Paramount Plus because that sounds like a Paramount thing.
It's Disney.
Oh, Disney Plus. Okay, so
Yeah.
a streaming service. In the midst of the streaming wars, everything is getting rebooted, rebranded, live action remakes brought back because they're trying to draw whatever they can to
Right.
the series.
And there was like another theory that I had heard, and it makes a lot of sense. It's like the 30-year gap theory, which is like, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but pretty much, okay, us when we were kids, we probably had a movie idea, or we saw a movie and we're like, wow, I would love a sequel to that, or I would love to expand on that. And obviously when you're younger, you can't do that. And when you get older, say you get into movie production, say you get into, become a director, this and that. Now you have the tenure to do that. And so now you're holding on to your old ideas. That's why it's like every decade, it's kind of like Hollywood is set on a fixed decade. Like there's a bunch of 80s movies. There's a bunch of 70s movies. Soon we're going to have a bunch of 90s movies. And,
Yeah.
We just had the Independence Day reboot a few years ago. We're having the Top Gun reboot now.
Right.
It's like, you're right. Everything operates in cycles like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for the Top Gun reboot. That Independence Day reboot was atrocious.
Because they couldn't get Will Smith.
That was so bad.
It looked bad. Now, just let me tell you something. Will Smith has been in some doo-doo movies too.
Yeah,
just
that
'cause
too,
he's
yeah.
attached to it, you know?
Yeah. After Earth.
Well, yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gemini Man.
Oh,
Did I show you guys? So there's Gemini Man was recorded in 60 FPS frames per second,
Yep.
and it looks incredibly smooth.
Wasn't it 120?
it skipped 60.
No, it's 60. No, it was 60. Yeah, you're right.
I
It was
believe it's
60.
60.
I was
Yes.
gonna say,
So
wow.
you can watch YouTube
I saw
clips.
his pass.
You can watch YouTube clips of the movie in 4K 60 FPS, and it's so real that it takes you out of the movie and reminds you that you're watching a movie. It's the weirdest thing.
It just looks like you're watching like a behind the scenes.
You've ascended.
It looks like-
Transcended reality.
It looks like when you're
Never mind.
when you go to like Best Buy and all the TVs are like on super 4K,
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
That's what
Showing
it looks
like olive
like
oil
instead of-
dripping out
Yeah.
of like a mug or something real colorful.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say
I'm gonna
something?
put a
Joey?
reminder so I can show it to you after.
You keep
What's going on?
Joey keeps
I don't know.
you keep going and then you don't finish, and I'm like, are you gonna say something? No, okay.
No, it's because we're past that point. So I mean,
All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
so they're making a live action Beyblade.
I think it's like videotaping kids.
Let it
playing
rip.
Beyblade.
Are they really?
Why?
Paramount live action Beyblade movie.
What are they doing? Why are these people greenlighting all this stuff?
I don't know, but did you see the Halo trailer?
No.
I
Yes.
did not. The second one was-
Costume design looks good, but it had moments in there of like explosions, and it looked really bad. But I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a good show. Anyway.
Did you guys see the cheaper by the dozen?
Yes, I
Well,
sent it to you.
The poster.
We're not gonna
but
get into it, but
They don't have a trailer or anything, do they?
so they do, and I watched the trailer, and the trailer was one of the worst assembled
I didn't watch
trailers
the
I've ever
trailer.
seen in my life.
I didn't watch the trailer.
I didn't watch it
And
either.
then, so the movie, the poster, I mean, has. I don't want to get too deep.
There's a lot going on. It's just
Yeah,
You
And
can
then
tell. You can tell it's a money grab.
a money grab, and it's like they went down the list and checked every possible box they can check. And then I watched the trailer, and one of the kids is like in a wheelchair too, and I'm like, geez, man, they got every box that you can imagine in this movie is checked. Somehow these people have kids from every country in the world, with every disability in the world and every orientation in the. It's I don't know. The movie's gonna be.
That's crazy.
Watch the trailer. It looks horrible. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I can't. I'll watch it later. I didn't even know there was a trailer. I just saw the poster and I was like, nope.
Yeah, that was the only thing I saw.
Free Guy 2. The director said Disney contacted him to see if he wanted to do a second movie, so it's up to him now. I'm all for it. Give me another Free Guy.
From
man.
Disney?
Yeah.
It's Free Guy is on Disney. It just dropped on Disney Plus the other day.
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah, I think like a day or two ago.
Oh, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Yeah, or Wednesday. Yeah, it came
Darn
out
Skippy.
yesterday.
Holy cow.
I think they didn't expect it to make as much money and get the good reviews that it did.
It was so much fun.
It was such a good movie.
It was such a genuinely good time.
My thing is like,
They have
what
so much
plot
heart.
could you have now? Are you gonna have some other person trying to destroy the game now? Like, you know what I mean?
Taika comes back.
Oh
That
god.
movie would have been a 9 out of 10 if it wasn't for Taika.
Yeah.
I hated his character so much.
I have met an 8 just because
I love
he
Taika,
was
but his
the
character
villain.
was pretty stupid. Yeah.
I'm just glad your boy Steve got his girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was in the movie, but he's always
I
Steve.
forgot what his
Yeah,
name
it doesn't
was.
matter.
Oh, yeah. The Stranger Things 4 posters are probably the best looking posters for a show I've ever seen.
Ooh, they have
Yeah,
posters.
I've been waiting eons for this
I haven't
show.
seen the posters.
The posters
which show
look
again?
Isn't it the
Stranger
first part
Things
next
4.
month?
Yeah, and it's split into 2 parts. It's crazy.
Oh, yes.
How does that work again? Season 4 is in 2 parts?
Yeah.
So it's not season 4 and season 5. It's season 4 and season 4.5.
Yeah, pretty much something like that. Yeah.
Part
4
one,
part
so
1,
it's like-
4 part 2.
What's the gap between them?
I think it's 6 episodes each. I don't know.
No. I mean, like
In time?
between release.
Oh, that I don't know.
Isn't it like a
Have they
month?
said that?
I don't know. But
No, I don't think so.
It's a few months or something. It's gotta be.
but the trailer for
Attack
it
on
was
Titan,
cool.
for example, did season 4 part 1, and then a
Which
year later did
We have
part
to
2.
watch part 2.
Yeah, I still haven't caught up on any of that. But yeah, I feel like it's been 9 years since season 3 of Stranger
These
Things.
kids
came
are
out.
adults by this
It's
point.
been
They are.
3, I think.
11's
That's
a
wild.
superhero.
We saw Crystal and I watched it before we got married.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Wiley has 2 kids between season 3 and 4.
That's true.
Wild.
That's true.
Oh my
goodness, Dane.
2 marriages and 2 kids.
Wendy was
in the
pregnant
That's
when
crazy.
when season 3 released. I remember it. That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Oh.
You
And
should write the directors and be like, bro,
This is
what's going on,
disgusting.
Yeah.
man?"
I'm naming my kid Demogorgon because of you.
All the kids are grown up now.
Oh my god.
Kyler, so it's season 4, volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 will have 5 episodes, volume 2 will have 4. Volume 1 releases Friday, May 27th this year. So soon, 2 months.
Yeah.
And second volume debuts Friday, July 1st.
Oh, so it's like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Still-
See,
Why
it's weird.
do that then?
It's weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
I
You're not
thought- I mean,
releasing weekly, and you're releasing them a month and a half apart. Very, very strange.
Maybe there's a time jump in the show, and then they
or
kind
like
of
a crazy cliffhanger that they want you to like
right.
experience.
And it's
They
usually
Young-
it's set
younger.
like uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. It could be like Wiley said, that little time jump, probably when they recorded it, and then them now older. Because I mean, puberty hit them hard.
That could be it. Maybe
They just grew up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
age where
That's
all
puberty.
the change happens. Yeah.
Yeah. They should have just. You know what's cool about Stranger Things though? If they were more consistent with it, it could have been in every season we watched them grow up more and more and more,
Yeah.
and we grow up with them. Now it's like You're just gonna they're adults in season 4.
I think Millie Bobby Brown just turned 18.
Yeah, they're all 18, I think, at this point or something like that. Like that's
so
insane.
weird.
We
They
started
look
watching
like
these kids
and
when they were like
everything.
10 or something. I don't even
That
know.
is crazy, dude. I was in college when that first season came out. I remember.
That's insane. Oh man.
Yep.
Let's talk about this live Timmy Turner show coming out.
How about
Lordy.
let's not talk
I don't
about
want
it.
to talk about. Wait, who's behind it?
Drake Bell.
Your character?
No, he was the last Timmy Turner. That's why.
Yeah. No, but like who? Wait.
Yes.
Drake
Are you
Bell
serious?
played a live action
As an
Timmy
adult.
Turner. Yeah.
No.
As
I know he played
Okay.
Timmy Turner, but he's not. He's not has. Wow.
That brother's gone.
The sentence again.
Let's
He doesn't
articulate
have
something.
anything to do with this, right?
No.
No. Okay. So who's behind it? Obviously Nickelodeon, but like, what is that? Paramount?
I have no idea.
Owns Nickelodeon. What's the
I
deal?
didn't even say.
Is this even like a real thing, or is it just like a parody?
It's a live action series with like the animated Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh god.
Stop.
And Timmy's an adult again. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Why not get a child?
It probably is Paramount. Like, they
Yeah.
they have too much money and they're just like flooding.
One of these will work.
I wonder how
One
much
of
money
these.
Paramount actually
Yeah.
has, though.
It's a mighty fine.
They're fairly new. How much money could they?
I just
even
read
have?
that they lost like $1 billion or something like that dollars over the last quarter. But you know how that's
But-
probably why.
That's expected because they need more original content right now. That's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Paramount is good if you have kids. That's the only upside to that streaming service. Like I would never pay just for The Office and Parks and Rec. It's just not worth it.
No, The Office isn't on Paramount. You're talking about that's Peacock.
Oh, that's peak. Oh, yeah, no. I would never pay for Paramount.
There's literally no reason to have
Paramount.
it has-
Paramount
it has good kid
has it has like all the Nick shows. It has SpongeBob.
Oh,
all
it does
those
have
things.
Nick shows.
Yeah,
Okay,
All
so
the
then, yeah,
OGs.
this has to be Paramount then.
probably. I
It's
know
Fairly Odd
because I
Parents
know
on Nickelodeon.
Netflix had some Nick stuff as well, but I think it's
Can you
Paramount.
guys hear my soundboard when I do this? Nothing?
No.
All right. Well,
Is
Anyway.
it the thank you?
I was just, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
none of it's playing.
Not today.
Yeah.
That's all I have from
I don't have any more either. I have nothing more.
That's pretty
Okay.
much it.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Star Wars wants John Watts to do a series or something like that. The guy who made Spider-Man,
Yeah.
To-
Now,
What kind of series?
like a show. They want him to direct the show,
Thanks.
but that's
What
it.
kind
But
of
no,
show?
that's it. Like, there's no confirmation. There's no
okay.
confirmation that he's gonna officially do it. It's like they're in talks. Like,
Like just a general Star Wars show?
yeah,
a
like he
spin-off
wants
show?
to. They want him to, but they haven't released any like specific information. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand how you have one of the biggest IPs in the world and you're screwing it up this hard. Like, and why they keep announcing things so far forward and then having to cancel them like they did with that Rangers movie that was directed by Patty Jenkins. It's like,
Well, that had a lot to do with what's her face, the actress.
no, you're thinking of the Mando spinoff. I'm talking about the
No. Rangers of the New Republic. Yeah, Cara Dune was gonna be like the main character in that.
No.
Wasn't she?
No. They're gonna do
I
like
my words there too, but
they're gonna do like a Rogue Squadron movie type
Rogue
of thing
yeah, the
Oh.
with about the
fighting and all that stuff.
about the starfighters. Yeah. And Patty Jenkins was
Oh.
the director because she came from like a Air Force background. Like her dad was in the Air Force and stuff like that.
Yep.
But
Huh.
then they canceled it. So who knows?
Yeah.
Did we,
But I
did
don't
we
know.
mention that
Mhm.
Okay. Did we mention that Stranger Things is getting spin-offs?
oh, that's
No.
right. That's right.
What
They
kind
are
of
getting spin-offs.
spin-offs? Like character spin-offs?
It says new mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. Boy.
Yeah.
That tells me nothing.
What, like Hopper?
Interesting.
Isn't
I don't
Hopper in
know.
like Russia or something at the end of the last
Yeah,
one?
looks
he
like-
gets out or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Red Guardian?
Red Guardian.
Multiverse?
That's his origin story.
Beats.
Oh boy.
Well, I hope my. Let's see here.
Batverse.
Oh yeah, on Monday the Batman what's it called? Embargo
Yep.
is lifted,
Review
but
embargo
we're gonna
lifts.
watch it literally the next day anyway. So
Mm-hmm. You best believe I'll be looking at those reviews, though.
yeah.
I am unfathomably excited.
Have you seen any
Are you
clips?
guys sticking with
or-
your box office guesses? Any changes? Do you think
Yeah.
you're going to stick with them?
Oh, I think Wiley and I are pretty solid with
Yeah.
our estimation.
Would you have it at 90?
Over like total or for opening weekend?
Opening weekend.
What did I
I
say?
think
I
that's
think I
what-
said 80, 90 or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
in that range.
Yeah.
And then it's going to
Sticking
peak
with
like
it.
the second week.
$150.
Yeah, you sticking with 150? Okay.
Sticking with
Okay.
one. I think the review embargo is going to lift on Monday. They're going to be amazing. Tuesday, thousands of people are going to see it in the IMAX theaters across the country. Word of mouth is going to go crazy about how good this movie is, and even more people are going to go Thursday through Sunday.
I think you're
100.
giving. I think you're giving a
I
little too much credit to the general public.
I think the fact that it's releasing on Tuesday in a lot of theaters will help it opening weekend. Because
Well,
that's a
yeah.
The
good
Tuesday
amount of
won't count.
time.
Towards box office opening weekend. Is that
I
what you
know.
mean, or just word of
No,
mouth?
no. But the fact that so many people are going to watch it on Tuesday, and then by the time Saturday rolls around or Friday, they're going to be able to tell a lot more people about it.
That's
But-
right.
That'll
watch it
probably
again.
help
It could go the other way. Probably most of the people that were actually excited for this movie are watching it on Tuesday, and they're not gonna go on the weekend, and then it'll kill their sales. Also,
There's only one showing on Tuesday though. Per theater.
That's
It's
true. It
not
won't be
like-
that
Oh,
much.
dang.
Yeah, it won't be that much money. Yeah.
It's only Tuesday at 7 across the country. Like it's Tuesday at 7, Tuesday at 10 in California, Tuesday at 10. You know,
Okay.
I don't know, man. We'll stick with it then. Stick with the guesses.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to play the lo-fi vibes out for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll have to do it in silence. A little shorter of an episode. Yeah, no, silence is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Slightly shorter entertainment news episode this week, but it's because we have a lot more to cover in our main topic episode, which will be about space. So you have that to look forward to next. But with that, that is Lights Out on the Light Pole Podcast.